Every weeknight on 23 News at 5.
Previously on One Life to Live.
He was here that night. He ran the pool table without a break.
See? Someone is trying to terrorize me.
I'm afraid our son is doing something that could get him into very serious trouble.
This is just the beginning for you and me.
What is the matter with you, Max? You did it. You found a way back into Ace's good graces.
Really? Goody.
You said that Asa needed Will Rappaport for some destroy Sam plan, and you delivered him, right?
Maybe.
Well, that's terrific.
Is it?
Only if you're not allergic to money. Come on, Max. We are trying to scam Asa Buchanan out of billions. And you know what we've gotten so far? A measly $250,000 that he paid me to stay away from you.
That's my point, Blair. His billions come with a price tag.
Oh, not much. All you have to do is continue to make Asa think that he's your father. And you know what? You're doing a really good job of that. You are. Well, I guess until he walked in and caught us together. But at least he doesn't know that I'm your wife, because that would be really big trouble.
We're already in trouble, Blair. They caught us together. They threw us out of the house. You disinherited me.
No. He threw me out of the house. Come on, you said that you went back for your things, that he practically begged you to stay.
Renee begged.
Okay, Renee begged you. He didn't stop her.
God. I'm getting an Oltl here. I'm sick of this whole thing. I'm fed up. You know what? I'm just gonna go over to the mansion right now, tell Ace I'm not his son, never was.
No, you're not.
You know, a moment like this calls for a very large bourbon. And when you're 21, drop by. I'll pour you a glass. And for old Dorian Lord Hayes, she's gonna need a whole bottle when you hit her with that lawsuit.
You think Jess is gonna like it?
Well, Jessie's got a soft heart. She needs someone tough out there looking out for her.
Like you.
No. You and me both. We couldn't save my little girl from Dorian running her down or your little baby dying. But we sure as hell can make that witch pay for what she did.
Jessica really is important to you, isn't she?
Yep. She's my granddaughter. She's family.
That says it all.
For me, it does.
Must think I'm a jerk then, you know? Fighting with my dad over Nora, huh?
No, not having a father like Sam Rappaport, who's a lying, two-faced son.
Hey, look, just because I'm on the outs with my dad, don't think that I'm gonna stand here and let you put down my dad.
Well, what do you say?
What I say is, it's Will's watch.
And I found it on Dorian's property.
Fine, so what are you gonna do? Have him arrested for malicious carelessness?
Sam, someone's trying to scare her. They've been breaking into her house. They left a smashed doll, a music box, tapes of a baby crying.
All right.
I found that right after the last haunting, on her property.
Lindsay, don't you see what a stretch it is to go from a misplaced watch to an organized conspiracy of terror? Come on. I mean, it's circumstantial evidence at best, and it doesn't prove a thing. Besides, Will would never do anything that crazy.
No, the old Will wouldn't. But he's changed, Sam. Since Megan died, he's very angry, and he's obsessed with revenge on Dorian. You even said so yourself.
If Will did do this, it's very serious. But Lindsay, if he didn't do it, and I ask him about it, it's gonna make things worse between us, and things are already really bad.
No, Sam, we have to. This watch proves that he's been sneaking onto Dorian's property. We have to talk to him before he does something worse.
Do you think he'll listen to me?
Well, of course I do. You're his father. He still respects you, no matter how much he hates Nora.
Lindsay! Back so soon.
Julie.
Yeah.
Hi.
Is the commissioner in?
No, I'm sorry, he's not.
Did you settle for a talented underling?
Oh. Hi. Well, that was a short trip.
Yeah, and very productive.
Good. So, what did you learn? Oh, come on. You're not going to make me beg, are you?
Have a seat. Can I get you some coffee?
No. Your company is stimulating enough. Thank you. Okay, what is this?
Artist renderings. Tattoos. Taken from descriptions given by rape victims from 2 separate cities. But none of the victims were able to ID the rapist.
Because he wore a plastic mask.
Yeah. They were all attacked from behind. And in each case, the assailant had a tattoo on his wrist. Does that sound familiar?
John, this has to be him then. An eagle and a butterfly.
And in land view, a heart and a crescent moon.
Who is this crazy guy?
Hi, Kelly.
Ryan, what brings you here?
I just wanted to say thanks, for everything. And, well, goodbye.
You going somewhere?
I don't know. I still got stuff to take care of, but I'm quitting my job.
Why?
Well, I don't like to stay in one place too long. And after all the trouble I caused you and Joey, with him thinking I'm the rapist and everything.
Wait a minute. Joey's fine. You know the bartender at Rhodey's backed your story up.
Oh, you checked out my story, huh?
Brian, I always believed you were innocent. Look, this is not a kind of conversation to have on a doorstep. Why don't you come on in? Brian.
Okay.
One Life to Live, brought to you by Big Kmart.
Here we are at the big premiere, and you know what we're all looking at? The clothes. What are you wearing there, Miles?
Elmo and Cookie Monster. We love cookies.
Me love cookie too. Honey, play to the camera. Always play to the camera. How are you, sweetheart?
Fine.
Oh, a big bird. Hi, Henry. Do you like Big Bird? What else would kids wear to the adventures of Elmo and Grouchland? The Sesame Street Collection, brought to you by the letter K. And here come the stars. Are you ready to meet your fans? Yay!
Back to compressions, 13, 14, no response, go straight to the jokes. Limericks, puns, irony. Try a foreign accent. Can you speak? Could you be breathing? Oh, by the way, did I say no knock-knock jokes?
A new way to look at everything on health.
When you have an ailment, different doctors might recommend different treatments. But for women suffering with yeast infections, the #1 recommendation of doctors is specific: Monistat. Monistat starts working immediately to relieve the awful burning and itching, and it provides an effective cure. Sure, doctors have many brands of yeast infection medicine to choose from, but Monistat is their #1 choice. Monistat, the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
Dr. Scholl's next stop, San Francisco.
Let's talk about feet.
I do have corns.
I've tried Band-Aids.
They don't get rid of the corn.
This is Dr. Scholl's Cushland Gel Corn Removers. The Cushland Gel relieves the pain.
The medicated disc removes the corn.
It just feels so much better.
Well, my work here is done.
Maybe a little further this time.
Okay, that's good. Go to the right.
That's good.
Oh, wait, something.
Oh, Grandma. Move with everybody else.
A new way to look at everything on health.
Nobody brushes with toothpaste anymore.
We haven't used toothpaste in months.
Why brush with toothpaste?
After all, your whole mouth needs protecting.
Not just your teeth, but your gums and breath, too.
What we need
is a whole mouth paste.
Triple Protection Aquafresh does it all because it's 3 different toothpastes, all concentrated into one whole mouth paste.
For strong teeth.
Healthy gums.
And clean, fresh breath.
We don't brush with toothpaste anymore. Now we brush with Aquafresh.
It's the whole mouth paste.
Look at them, totally unaware that their V8 Splash is actually good for them because it's got 100% of vitamins A and C, and equally unaware that I don't have a clue how to put this thing together.
V8 Splash Fruit Juice Drink. To health, happiness, and harmony.
I know who killed Champagne.
She was the first detective inside the Ramsey house.
I have never wavered.
She was the only officer there when the body was found. What did John and Patsy Ramsey say? How did they act?
I don't doubt.
Now she speaks out exclusively on Good Morning America, starting Monday from Times Square.
Don't you say a word to her. She's Dorian's lawyer.
I do not keep things from Nora.
Oh, yes, you do.
Excuse me, am I interrupting, or should I just pretend that I don't hear you whispering? Maybe I should walk around the block a few times, or better yet, I'll go home. What would you prefer?
This is a family matter. Our family.
Show her the watch, Lindsay.
What watch?
Will's watch.
I thought I could trust you.
You can. You can trust me to do the right thing, and you can trust Nora with anything.
Lindsay, whether you like it or not, I am kind of a part of this family, and Will's problems are my problems, too.
No, Nora. You are Will's problem.
Do you realize who the hell you're talking to, boy?
I don't care. Don't put down my dad.
Good for you, Will.
Excuse me?
Sit down. Always stand by your pa. No matter what kind of a polecat he is. I'll tell you something, you could teach my 2 sons a thing or two.
So then you still want to work with me on this?
Hell yes, boy. You got spunk. You're gonna need a lot of it if you're gonna sue Dorian.
Well, where do I start?
You already have. The second you sign those papers. Now you gotta give a copy to old Dorian. Well, I get on the phone to lawyers. And before she knows what hits her, she will be on trial for killing little Megan.
And that's all there is to it?
No, I'm afraid not. That's just round 1. She'll discover that we're gunning for her assets, and Dorian will try and bury him.
Yeah, right. That's what my dad told Vicky. He said that he didn't think there was anything he could do about it.
Yeah, well, you watch and learn, Will. See, I'm gonna hire me a team of legal bloodhounds who are gonna find out what banks and holding companies are hiding the loot. And then we'll just report it to the IRS. Or Buchanan Enterprises will just snap them up.
And that's all legal?
That's legal enough. I got one problem, though. I must find someone to do the legwork. Hey, what about you?
Me? No. No, I'm no financial genius.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Just watch me.
Yeah, but I...
Well, I'm asking you for help. For Jessica. What do you say? We'll take Dorian Lord down together.
John, listen, if we could somehow make a connection between the attacks here in Landview and the attacks in... I'm sorry, what city did you say?
I didn't say. That one there was ID'd on a rapist in San Antonio, and this one from San Francisco.
You're kidding.
Ray, does that mean something to you?
John, before I moved back to Europe, I was sort of a wandering radio personality in cities across America.
Including San Antonio and San Francisco.
But it has to be a coincidence, doesn't it? Oh, my God. I suddenly have a very sick pain in the pit of my stomach.
Brian, when I said come in, I meant all the way in. What's wrong?
Nothing. I guess I'm just nervous, you know, being around such a, beautiful things like you have here.
Well, you're not going to break anything, don't worry.
I hope not.
I was actually getting ready to go right before you came.
Yeah, do whatever you have to.
You know, Ryan, I think if you left the Sun now, it would send out a terrible message. The way people jumped on you, it was almost like a witch hunt. I think if you stay, that will send out a message to the world that something like this cannot happen in Lambview. Yeah?
You're still home. And you have company.
I gotta go. Kelly, I hope my new boss is as nice as you. Bye.
Bye. What a very odd young man. I hope I didn't frighten him off.
No, it's not your fault. That's just the way he is.
So you're off to work?
Yes, I am. A change, right? Unless you need me to stay with you.
No, honey, I'm fine.
Are you sure I can do most of my work from here?
I'm positive. Besides, I've got that fancy new perimeter alarm system and the bill to prove it, so yes, you go right ahead.
Dorian, I know it's nicer to have someone here.
Nothing makes me happier than to see you and Blair go off and conquer the world.
Well, it is fun. Maybe you should try it sometime yourself. Soon. Bye. Bye.
It's not about the longest hair.
Or the straightest hair. It's about the best your hair
Can
be.
Pantene, the best pro-vitamin technology to take the hair you have
And turn it into the hair you love.
Pantene, the power of health.
The power of Pro-V.
The power of you.
Love your hair, Pantene.
So I took this pregnancy test, and the whole thing made me nervous. So what should I do? Should I retest? Trust the results?
Use Fact Plus from the makers of the #1 pregnancy test used by medical professionals. Trust the facts.
The rugged Montana from Pontiac. With not one, but 2 sliding doors. Something handy for whoever's passing through. Life is more exciting in Montana.
Did you remember the milk?
Learn how to pitch, you overpaid clown!
He's a bum. That's okay. Nice try. We're all behind you. Woo.
Why is he being so good?
Next time.
Perhaps it's that new strawberry cheesecake fruit and oatmeal bar from Quaker. All the goodness of strawberry and cheesecake, and all the goodness of Quaker.
Ball back, man.
Can a cereal bar be too good?
Hey, we need to talk. I know we agreed to use blue tablets so my water looks nice, and we were right, blue is great, but confidentially, I really get embarrassed by odors. Well, Clorox has a new blue tablet that's for odors too. New Clorox Rain Clean Blue Automatic. Drop it in my tank, and every flush keeps me smelling rain clean fresh. Why should I worry about odors? Why should you worry about odors?
New Clorox Rain Clean Blue. It's the blue that's for odors, too.
We're observing a cookout catastrophe.
I'm going in. For a complete meal on the grill, try Reynolds Hot Bags. Just place everything in the foil bag. It seals in the flavor. Cleanup's easy, too. Reynolds Hot Bags, making good food better.
It's here. Allergy season. And if you suffer like I do, you can stay indoors and miss all this. Or talk to your doctor about Claritin. Just 1 tablet brings 24 hours of non-drowsy relief from seasonal allergy symptoms.
Claritin has a low occurrence of side effects such as headache, drowsiness, fatigue, and dry mouth.
all were similar to sugar pill.
You can't control allergy season, but with Claritin, you can help control what allergy season does to you.
On 2020 tonight, a baby vanishes without a trace. Some are suspicious. Could her parents know more than they say? The mystery, the clues, the controversy.
Here I am, my daughter's gone. And now I have the police sitting across from me who I think are going to help me.
The dramatic new developments on 2020 tonight.
So then you think I'm crossing paths with a psychopath?
Well, the MO on all the rapes were exactly the same.
So the pen pal that I have now here in Landview, you think he's the same one in these other cities?
Lisa, you never saw any connection between letters you were receiving and rapes in the news.
But John, I wasn't looking for it.
It's too bad we don't have some of those letters right now.
John, wait a minute. Except for a couple of, you know, indifferent lovers, I keep everything. I have letters in the office. I could have them messengered over here.
Don't bother. Look, there's got to be a black and white by the banner right now. I will call over, have 2 police go to your place, pick up the letters, bring them back. We can be in that locker within an hour. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't mind helping out, do you?
No. Can't think of anything I'd rather do.
Good.
Good.
I mean it, Blair. If it's the only way I can get Asa off my back, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna tell him that.
Hello, Renee. How are you?
I'm here to see Max.
Well, go right ahead. I wouldn't want to spoil any son-mother moments. In fact, I wouldn't want anyone to, so I'll just...
Blair, hold it. If this is about Blair and me, then I think we should both be here.
All right. Can we please sit down?
Sure.
Okay, Max, have you ever daydreamed about what the perfect life would be like for you?
Sure. Who hasn't?
Not me. Not anymore. Why imagine the perfect life when I've been living it? These past few weeks having you in the mansion rattling around that big old house with Asa, it's been like a dream come true for me. And it is Asa's dream, too.
Yeah, well, Asa's dream is becoming my nightmare.
Look, I'm not here to defend Asa's behavior. He shouldn't have treated you like that.
What about Blair? What about the way he treated her? Was that wrong?
Well, that certainly didn't help things, that's true. But come on, Max. There's a lot of history between Blair and Asa and myself.
And there's a whole lot of future between Blair and me, and so Asa better get used to that idea or he will be history as far as I'm concerned. Why don't you tell him?
I'm not sure that I can.
Why not?
Because she agrees with him, Max.
Do you?
Right now, that is not the point. Blair, I apologize for Asa's behavior. It was wrong of him and foolish. Max is a grown man. He's had wonderful relationships with women like Luna and Maggie, and he's made major mistakes with women like Gabrielle, but in the end, he has always realized what is best for him. But in the meantime, does that mean that we have to be estranged from him?
Oh, Renee, well, that's not my fault. In fact, right before you came in, I was telling him that he should try to make peace with Asa. I was, for his own good.
Well, Max, what about that? How about moving back in and giving it a try?
With Blair?
Not at the moment.
Then forget it.
Please, Max. Asa needs time to accept this liaison with Blair, and I mean, that's a fair compromise.
Why do I have to be the one to compromise? Why doesn't Asa compromise for once in his life? Let it be a whole new life experience for him. I'm sorry, Renee. Blair's in my life, and I am not going to pretend that she's not.
All right, well, I guess then that means I'm gonna have to do what I'm gonna have to do.
So what? Are you offering me some kind of job?
Yeah, Will. The best kind. A chance to learn the ropes from the head honcho.
Just to get Dorian?
For starters. See, a spunky kid like you could be an asset to my whole operation.
I don't get it. You still hate my uncle, right?
Only when I'm awake.
My father?
Awake or asleep.
Just a few months ago, you wanted to shoot me for getting Jessica pregnant.
No. I wanted to hang you.
Right, so why the change?
I tell you, well, I started to see things in you that I never noticed earlier. You stood by Jessica. That's loyalty. You're not going to stop till you get Dorian. That's grit. You stood up to me, showed guts. You remind me of a old cowpoke who built an empire for himself.
You mean you? My dad... my dad would go nuts if I were to go work with you.
Guess what? I could live with that.
Yeah, I bet.
Well?
I'm gonna pass. But thanks for the offer.
Well, I'll tell you, it's gonna be on the table for a little while. Maybe you'll change your mind, like you did about Sue and Dorian.
No, well, Max talked me into that.
You did?
Yeah, I wanted to do it by myself.
Well, I don't blame you, Will, but it's sure as hell ain't that easy.
Max made me see that.
Did he now?
Yeah, he made me realize what was important was getting justice for Megan, even if it meant...
Joining hands with the devil himself.
Something like that.
When did he say this?
I ran into him at Rhodey's. You know, you're really lucky the way you get along with your son.
You think so, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, things aren't very good with my dad and I right now, but Max, he went on and on about how important your family is to you, about what a big heart you have.
That Max. He's always full of it. Oh, you know, I wish I could be there when you hand Dorian those papers.
Right, well, I'll let you know how it goes.
Good luck.
All right.
Nigel! Get the car. We're going to Rhodey's.
It's over, Libby.
I didn't kill my husband.
The first time, the courts convicted her of murder.
Morning, Donna.
Nick?
Smart girl.
This time,
I think this Parsons woman has been telling the truth.
the law says they can't convict her again.
You can kill him, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Tommy Lee Jones, Ashley Judd,
Hello, Nick.
Double Jeopardy.
I could shoot you in the middle of Mardi Gras and they can't touch me.
As an ex-law professor, I can assure you she is right.
Rated R. Friday, September 24th, everywhere.
My business runs on long hours and a leave. I can't settle for those pain relievers that quit too soon. Just 2 Aleve are strong enough to work all day. I used to need 8 Tylenol to do that. There's a tool for every job. For tough pain, it's Aleve.
You need the right tool for the job. And the right tool for new wrinkle-reducing Downy Premium Care is the new Premium Care Ball. Get a free ball when you buy a bottle, because the old ball just won't work.
Introducing the new AccuView 2 contact lens. So natural, it feels like you're wearing nothing at all. For a free trial pair, call us or visit your eye care professional.
I'm beautiful when I am in the garden, and my hands are in the dirt, and he looks at me.
Ryder's jeans are made to fit beautiful women.
Quick, can a makeup that's fast last and last?
Yes, when it's new Quick Stick Makeup by L'Oreal. The smooth, flawless, soft powder finish that feels light, never greasy. Because it's fast and it lasts. It's new Quick Stick Makeup by L'Oreal, and you're worth it.
I'm Father Time. Really. And I like things that last a really long time. 2,000 flushes cleans up to 4 months. Others sanitize for 7 weeks. That's why it's 2,000 flushes. For my throne, 2,000 flushes. We measure in months, not weeks.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
23ABC uncovered a problem facing thousands of local kids.
There is a requirement that all incoming 7th graders this year have the vaccination for hepatitis B.
If they do not have their immunization, they will not be allowed to attend school.
But we didn't just tell you about it. We got together with the superintendent of schools and did something about it.
We are helping provide free hepatitis B immunizations.
Because at 23ABC, we're standing up for you with solutions to the problems you face every day.
Kids simply love Weber's bread, but they might be surprised it's so good for them. Ready, Billy? 1 loaf of soft, delicious Weber's bread has the protein of 1.5 pounds of peas. But that's not all. A little wider, it also has the thiamine of 2 dozen oranges. And Weber's is loaded with the calcium of 14 ounces of milk. Weber's. Surprisingly nutritious. Billy, guess how much iron's in 1 loaf?
It's hotter than summertime in Bakersfield. KUZZ wants you to sticker on and win cash with your brand new sticker today. Just for displaying the hottest stars in the country in your vehicle, you could win cash instantly. Look for the Dixie Chicks, Faith Hill, and Tim McGraw at an AM/PM or Total Com Plus location near you. Display them proudly and get ready to win. The KUZZ fans are looking for you this summer. So pick up your brand new sticker today and sticker on and win cash. Only on AM 55 and FM 107.9 KUZZ.
With a top prize of $3 million.
We're changing lives on Big Spin 2000.
Tune in to see how you could be next.
Saturdays at 6:30 on 23ABC. Jackie Parks and Lainey Lockwood every weeknight on 23 News at 5.
Man, there sure are a lot of lonely people out there.
There are lonely people right here, too.
What, you mean me? Hey, I'm not lonely. My job keeps me very busy.
Oh, really? Tell me something. You remember your first job or your first kiss?
Point well taken.
I don't think it was the love of your career that made you pursue Taya, do you?
No. It was the love of Miss Delgado, but I won't be making that mistake again too soon.
Well, there was a mistake made in that relationship, but believe me, it wasn't yours.
No, it was ours. Hey, some things just aren't meant to be.
Most things. But we do keep hoping, don't we?
Yeah. And we keep trying.
Instead of always looking for someone to blame for Will's problems, why don't we all work together to help resolve his problems?
Help? It was you helping Dorian that alienated my son in the first place.
All right. Well, look, Will's problems are a lot more complex than just this.
Really? You're sleeping with the woman who defended the killer of Will's baby and got her off. That's what drove a permanent wedge between you and your son, and only that.
Lindsay?
And you know that's true, and so do you. That's why you left town. The only thing I can't figure out is why you bothered coming back.
All right, that's enough.
No, please, allow me. This permanent wedge you're talking about between father and son, it doesn't exist. Sam offered Will a job, and Will's considering it. And as far as the help that I offered Dorian, it got her to confess and cleared you of a crime.
What do you expect me to do? Drop to my knees and thank you?
No, actually, I expect you to exploit this tragedy and your son's grief so you can make trouble for Sam and I, and you know what? You haven't disappointed me.
You keep it up.
All right, you two. Come on, let's just stay on the subject here, all right? Now, Nora, Lindsay told me about this campaign of terror that's being undertaken against Dorian, all right? Now, what we're scared about is Lindsay found this watch on the ground at Dorian's right after the last haunting. It's Will's watch.
Oh, boy.
Do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, oh, yeah. I got a big suggestion. You keep Will away from Dorian's house. There's only one thing worse than an angry Dorian, and that's a scared Dorian. Who is it?
It's Will Rappaport.
What do you want?
Here.
What is this?
A lot more warning than you gave Jessica and Megan.
Huh. You're suing me.
The judge let you off without a trial. I'm not.
The reason there was no trial is that I pled guilty. I was given a suspended sentence. I have to see a psychiatrist once a week.
Oh, yeah, and is that gonna bring Megan back from the dead?
Is this?
No, it's not. But she'll be living in your memory while you have to beg for everything that you have in life except the air that you breathe.
Why don't I save you a little trouble? I think about that little baby every day and every night of my life. I've even been to her grave.
That is not enough for me. I want you to see her smile. I want you to hear her voice every single second that you are alive and she isn't. I want her to be in your head 24 hours a day until you think that you're going absolutely crazy.
It's you, isn't it? You're the one who's trying to drive me mad.
Hurry up, the icing's ready.
No ugly dish will make me miss Kate's big dessert.
Dawn Antibacterial cuts the toughest grease better than any brand. Plus, it kills germs on hands.
With Dawn, I don't miss a thing.
Dawn Antibacterial takes grease out of your way.
Presenting Hershey's Bites. No, little bites. In 4 of your favorite flavors. Hershey's Bites. For a big taste, have a little bite.
Hey, Mom, Dr. Scholes wants to know, what do your kids think about warts?
Disgusting. Embarrassing.
This is Dr. Scholl's Clear Away One Step for kids. Nothing gets rid of warts faster. They come in cool designs that conceal as they heal.
Really colorful. Goodbye, wart. Vanish. Poof. Bye-bye.
Introducing the latest thing in takeout. New Spray and Wash with a breakthrough formula. So powerful it takes out the greasiest stains better than shout. See? Get your stains to go with new Spray and Wash.
I use new Allercare Home Allergen Control because my daughter has allergies. And just look at her.
Introducing Allercare Carpet Powder for dust mites. 1 monthly treatment eliminates up to 99.9% of dust mites. Recommended by allergists. Available in the cleaning aisle of your store.
She's doing great, but I'm the one who's relieved.
Allercare to control dust mites and their allergens. Relief at last.
Look at this plate. This is so cool.
Spring water dial. Clean, cool, innocent. The scent of a new beginning. From the most trusted antibacterial soap of all, Dial. Doesn't that feel better? What a 10K run does for the body, and a 10-day vacation does for the soul, 10 minutes of blow drying does for your hair. With heat-activated Thermosilk, you can improve your hair's condition. Thermosilk, where there's heat, there's healthy hair. Conair has lots of ways to improve your style. But this is what they recommend to improve your hair. Heat-activated Thermosilk. Where there's heat, there's healthy hair.
Love turns to betrayal.
FBI, you're under arrest for violation of federal law.
The feds, they got Sonny.
Wasn't enough to cheat on Sonny? You had to send him to prison, too?
What are you doing to get me out? This has to be a bluff. I'm not going down.
An explosive week on General Hospital ABC Daytime. Order a Pizza Hut pizza for carry-out or delivery and get the new ABC Fall Preview Guide free. Preview our hot new shows and get special Pizza Hut offers. ABC's fall season premieres Monday, September 20th.
Looks like my cue.
Don't let him chase you off.
Oh, please. Nobody chases me off unless I want him to. Well,
Well, Asa, looks like you have one son that you haven't completely driven away yet.
Son?
Ah? You're looking for Renee. She was just here.
Is she still mad at me?
She mad at you?
Well, enough to spend last night at the palace.
Probably more hurt than angry.
What about you?
I'm more angry than hurt. Whole lot more. Last night I was ready to throttle you.
Well, you wouldn't be the first.
No, but I'd be the one with the best reason.
Yeah, things did get a little nasty at the mansion last night.
No, not things, Asa. You.
All right. I take it back.
What's the catch?
No catch.
Oh, come on. That sounded too much like an apology from you.
So?
Are you getting soft all of a sudden, Asa?
No, Max, not a chance. I just heard what you did for me with the Rappaport kid.
I didn't do squat.
And you didn't tell him that I was using him to get back at old Sammy boy. You were mad enough to kill me, but not mad enough to betray me. Thanks.
Well, I didn't realize he was going to share our conversation with you.
Are you sure you're really my son? Because Clinton Bowe would have used his chance to score points with me.
I'm sorry, I didn't think of it.
Come on back, Max. We need another Hellraiser in the house. It'll break Renee's heart if her menfolk are split apart.
Asa, I can't live any place where Blair does not feel at home.
Hell, do you think I feel at home? Renee and Nigel got the place civilized now. I'm going crazy. I need you, Max. As for Blair, would she be willing to have her mouth sewn shut?
I wouldn't.
Well, let's try and see if we can work something out.
I'll think it over.
Good.
Well, it's a real shame you just missing Renee like that.
You still think I came here looking for Renee?
So, is he gonna leave town?
He didn't say.
Too bad.
Joey, the bartender said that Brian was here when the last rape happened. But you're treating him like a...
Like a what? A psycho who's a little too interested in my girlfriend?
You're jealous. You are jealous of a simple crush.
Kelly, whatever he's feeling for you is not simple, all right? Alibi or not, he's up to no good. I can feel it.
I don't know how you answer some of these letters.
I'll tell you something. I learned the hard way not to look down on all the people who write to me. You see, my husband cheated on me with a younger woman, a much younger woman, actually. Then he cleaned out the bank account and just disappeared. I now have a much better understanding of all these people and how desperate they feel.
Ray, why do I get the feeling that you haven't told me the whole story about Daniel?
What whole story? All right, you want the whole story? I'll tell you. Daniel and I were together for many years. Okay?
That's it?
That's it.
No, I think you're awfully determined to find him, and it's not just for love or money.
Oh, but John, those are the two motivating forces in human nature. Don't you know that?
Maybe there's a few others.
Like?
Like fear. What is it you're so afraid of, Ray?
You know what? Taya really did traumatize you. You think there's a secret behind every woman's smile.
Ray, don't forget that I was with you in the morgue when we thought we found your husband. I saw the expression on your face. And what you told me so far, well, I'm sorry, it just doesn't quite satisfy the detective in me yet.
Hey, you know what? You want to satisfy that inner detective? Finish reading all those letters, detective.
Well, we're almost through.
You know, I'm starting to believe that this rapist in San Francisco never wrote to me.
Oh, no?
No.
Well, take a look at this.
What?
I don't have to drive you crazy, Dorian. It looks like you're taking care of that all by yourself.
Oh, yes, you'd like me to believe that, wouldn't you? Yes. That's why you planted all those souvenirs in my house. The baby doll with the broken head outside my front door, the music box there on my steps, the tapes. You want me to believe that these things are all random and unrelated? You want me to believe that this is all just a conspiracy that exists in my head?
Oh, I see. So somebody's playing dirty tricks on you, huh? Well, do me a favor. Let me know when you find out who it is, because I would like to thank them.
I already know who it is.
Oh. Yeah, I see. Well, I'm not gonna talk you out of it.
Well, you have a right to be concerned. If Will is the one that's terrorizing Dorian, he is in serious legal trouble.
Oh, my God.
Unless, of course, at some point someone should have a talk with Will about all of this and the harassment should suddenly stop. I think I'd consider the matter over with.
Yeah, well, what if Will denies it?
Well, he can't deny it. We have the watch.
Lindsay, you of all people should realize that circumstantial evidence is pretty much useless. I mean, it doesn't prove a thing, does it?
Excuse me.
Hello.
Sam, this is Dorian Lord Hayes.
Yeah? You're in luck. Your lawyer just walked in the door.
No, this call isn't for Nora. This is for you and Lindsay.
Yeah?
Your son just tried to break into my house.
What?
The alarm went off. Can't you hear it?
Yeah, look, we'll be right there. Bye.
What's going on? What's happened?
Look, we have to go, all of us, now.
Is it something to do with Will?
I'm afraid so.
When I get a migraine, I just want to get rid of it. And I found a way to do it in one dose. One dose with Excedrin Migraine. Its special formula has been clinically proven to safely relieve migraine headache pain in just one dose. No other non-prescription medicine can say that. And Excedrin Migraine is the one doctors recommend most for migraine pain. So for relief in just one dose, there's one way. Excedrin Migraine safely relieves migraine pain in just one dose.
Another strong argument for the new steel. Feel the strength.
Oh, yeah, I'm on a seafood diet. By seafood,
I eat it. But thanks to Healthy Choice, I've got a nutritional guardian angel. Like the roast chicken. All the fixins, only 6 grams of fat. What is that, like a sit-up? Healthy Choice figured it out. Chicken breast, smothered in a mushroom wine sauce, veggies so fresh tasting, they bite back. It's a plate full of good eating. There's no room for extra salt and fat. Choose Healthy Choice. How easy is that?
If heaven were a beach, you'd have only the bluest skies, the best of friends, the warmest waves, and when it came time to eat, you'd have the ultimate feast. A delicious broiled Maine lobster tail, steaming snow crab legs, shrimp scampi, and golden fried butterflied shrimp. Red Lobster's ultimate feast. Heaven is a lot closer than you think. Escape to Red Lobster.
Let's try the hefty one-zips, please.
Have to make up your mind to pick up on one and leave.
That's easy. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Now let's try the other bag, please. No, ma'am. That's still the hefty one-zip. Please put down the hefty one-zip. Can you hear me in there?
Have to make up your mind.
Hey, you know what?
What?
I'm out of one-zips. Could I have some more?
Hefty one-zip slider bags. You slide it, you're done.
Escape the day with Soft Soap Relaxing Body Wash. Let the calming scent of lavender and chamomile set you free. Skin is soft, smooth. Soft Soap Body Wash. More than just clean.
Do you need fast allergy relief? Then you need the power of Zyrtec. Prescription Zyrtec starts working fast and lasts 24 hours. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Most were mild or moderate. To learn more about Zyrtec, ask your doctor or pharmacist. So when you need fast allergy relief, remember the power of Zyrtec.
ABC Sunday. Barbara Walters goes one-on-one with Celine Dion.
My whole body started to shake.
Elizabeth Taylor.
What about marriage? Can I really be honest? Yeah.
And Liam Neeson.
My heart just went. I could see this woman was capable of changing my life.
The Barbara Walters Special, ABC Sunday, 9/8 Central.
Renee? Renee! What the hell is Nigel doing out there with your suitcases?
Loading the car.
I could see that woman. Where the hell are you going?
Away.
What?
You can turn your back on our son. I can't. So I'm moving back into the palace, and I'm going to invite Max to live there with me.
And give up my room at the mansion?
You decided to come back, huh?
On one condition.
Oh, we said we'd work something.
My wife comes with me.
What? She's your wife?
Dorian, are you all right? Oh, I'm just fine. Now that I know who's been terrorizing me. Of course, I really suspected it at the diner when Will was ranting and raving at me, but today clinched it.
Are you sure?
As sure as I am that I'm not going to be finding any more music boxes or baby dolls with their head bashed in or tapes,
Did you actually see Will try and break in?
I didn't need to, Nora.
Why are you in such a hurry to pin this on Will? What's he done to deserve it? Other than being angry with you, and who can blame him? You killed his daughter.
I'm sorry, Lindsay. I hate to be the one to break this to you because I know you've been through an awful lot. But Will broke in here today and threatened me.
My God, this reads just like all the ones I've received here in Landview. It's just signed Butterfly Man, that's all. If this is him, I've done more than cross paths with this maniac. He's here. He's here because he's following me.
Good thing I got out of there, huh? I don't want you to get hurt. It's like I told Dr. Ray. You're the one. And I can't let anything happen to you. You're not like the others, Kelly. Do you mind? I am talking to Kelly out here. Thank you.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
The fabrics you love to live in have one fatal flaw. Put them in the washer and their threads begin to wear. Introducing a breakthrough way to help stop wear. Liquifiber in New Cheer. It interweaves through cotton threads to help protect them, so the clothes you love stay the way you love them. New Cheer. Long live your clothes.
Plastic presents Hamburger Stackers. Bigger pickle, better burger.
It's allergy season again. So what do doctors prescribe for itchy, watery allergy eyes like yours?
Patanol.
Patanol. More than any other prescription allergy eye drop?
Patanol.
Patanol works fast.
In just minutes.
And it lasts 8 hours.
It really works.
Some people may experience headache, burning, or stinging. Take your contacts out before use.
Bye-bye, allergy eyes.
Patanol. Works in minutes. Lasts 8 hours.
If you wear new shoes today, will they notice the change? If you wear new shoes today, will the kids care? If you wear new shoes today, will your friends all comment? Depends on the shoes. Fall's back in style at Payless, where perfect Payless shoes meet perfect Payless prices, which is something you'll notice as you're turning some heads. It's your choice. And doesn't it feel good? Oh, Payless.
Gene Shalit raves Runaway Bride is a refreshing breeze. And Joel Siegel says it has big laughs and great stars. See this movie, you'll fall in love.
Now that's romantic.
Julia Roberts, Richard Gere, Runaway Bride, rated PG, now playing.
You remember when our hair was so healthy, but then...
My hair's been fried, dyed, and blow dried. It's been through years of wear and tear. Ooh, girl, what happened to your hair?
That's why we need Luster's Pink Moisturizing Hair Lotion. Just a little penetrates every strand, protecting against hot irons and overstyling. Keeping our hair healthy looking and manageable. Luster's Pink Moisturizing Hair Lotion.
On the next One Life to Live.
I want to live with my wife.
I want him stopped.
You don't have any proof, Dorian.
Megan would not want this to happen. And I can't believe you'd want it to happen either.
I want you back.
Don Jeffcoat and Gina Tognoni are this week's Hot Shots, only at ABC.com, part of the Go Network.
Ricky Morton on General Hospital, Tuesday.
An ABC News brief, now from New York, John McKenzie.
Good afternoon. The first of the Puerto Rican nationalists granted clemency by President Clinton were released from prison